So, Amrish, as we are speaking about this, now since basically the growth at PineLabs is amazing, and obviously like PayU is also one of the biggest fintech player in the country. Wanted to understand that what is in store for fintech in India per se. Like what do you see next 5 years, next 10 years going to look like in the fintech space for India?
So, a slightly complex answer, but I'm going to go deeper into it, right? So, what does fintech really stand for, right? According to me, it stands for five things, which is deposit taking, distribution of credit, remittances, payments, and insurance and wealth tech. So, these are largely the five areas that they operate in. Coincidentally, these are all the five areas which even banks and financial institutions are doing. So, if you look at a HDFC bank, you look at a SBI, all of them are doing all of these five things today. What fintechs are basically doing is fintechs are compartmentalizing or componentizing each one of these, breaking it open, and then being able to deliver it to the consumer so that the consumer can actually use some of these services. So fintechs in a way are eating away from banks and financial institutions. What is also happening is banks and financial institutions are also going deeper into their shell. So what they are saying is, if I can control the money, if I can hold the money, I really don't want to do the actual job of moving money. So that's why when you have a phone pay, a Google Pay, or a Paytm, which is doing very well, what is happening is the bank is saying, let me manage the money or where the money sits. But the actual app through which payments are being moved, I'm happy to let go of that space to these fintechs. And that's happening across board as we speak. Over the next 5 to 10 years time, this piece is going to get accelerated. So fintechs are going to take out components of banking, create a differentiated experience on top of that, and then take it directly to the consumer. And this transition is a transition which will last at least for the next 30 to 40 years. So one of the things which I tell youngsters who are looking for careers and domain areas to go to is go into such domains which have a 30-40 years horizon and which are continue to grow over the next 30-40 years. Fintech actually is one of them where I don't think so you will going to have a bad day at least for the next 30 or 40 years time.